They're able to dress it up in this language of, oh, we're just trying to keep people safe, but we know that those who keep us safe, right? We keep us safe. Yeah, exactly. So, they're able to label movements like this as terrorist and try and say that we're a threat, but the only thing that we're threatening, right, is the interests of the ruling class. People who are fighting for a better world, we don't see them as terrorists. Who do you all think are the real terrorists? CIA. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the U.S. government, the military, who is, carrying out these bombing campaigns all across the world.
So we are on day 9, I believe, of our cross-campus encampment, and we are students from George Washington University, Georgetown University, American University, Howard, Gallaudet, and other universities. And we're here calling on all of our colleges to divest from corporations complicit in the ongoing genocide in Gaza. We are at over 200 days of genocide that's happening in Palestine with tens of thousands that have been killed, and we want our universities to end their complicity.
We need to put pressure on the school. It's been something that has been done before. I mean, we all heard where Columbia's inspiration for their encampment came from. They had an encampment on their university in regards to the Vietnam War. So it's just implementing old tactics that have worked before. And because our students' voices haven't been heard, they kind of forced our hand to do something a bit more flashy to get their attention.
The encampment here is entirely grassroots and student-led. Again, this is an endeavor from the DC, Maryland, and Virginia Students for Justice in Palestine Coalition. And it's completely student-led and sustained by community support. President Ellen Granberg has refused a meeting with us. We are prepared to negotiate, and all we've been met with is state violence and suspensions and student conduct hearings.
The university, when we first set up here, they called the police on us to have them arrest us and sweep us out. The police then refused to do that. The police also set up barricades with the university's approval to prevent people from getting in and out. So we had peers who were inside, trapped in the barricades. They couldn't access running water for 4 days. The university prevented them from accessing bathrooms. There were women inside who expressed that they were on their period. The university still did not let them access bathrooms or running water. The barricades were thankfully taken down. We've had more food, more medical supplies brought in. We've also set up a library inside. We've set up a community garden. I've had my professors come and drop off home-cooked meals. We've had families and small businesses drop off meals. Every single day there are more tents set up. They did not think we'd last the first night. They did not think we'd last the second night here, and we're still standing strong.
This is not about us, the students. This is not about solidarity with our comrades in UCLA. This is not about Columbia, although we are very proud of our comrades there. This is about Gaza. We'd like to recenter our gaze at Gaza always. They're the reason for all of this. They are our compass.
I've come down several times to support the students and speak with them, and I hear a lot of Republicans talking about sending National Guardsmen on college campuses, and I'm thinking that's a bad idea. We did that 54 years ago tomorrow with Kent State. National Guardsmen went on the campus, killed 4 students, injured 9. I was 21 years old in Vietnam, heard about it, and was very upset. I was thinking that my time over here in Vietnam is not so National Guardsmen can go on college campuses and kill unarmed, peaceful students.
I'm here because it is peaceful movement. I'm in here because I know that nothing could be solved with guns and weapons and bombs. What's happened here is a movement that is forcing all this material world to actually start to pay attention to what's going on in our life.
The young folks here are often characterized as not being engaged, not being interested, but they really are. You can see that. So I feel like as a resident of DC, they definitely deserve all the support we can give them.
Being here in solidarity with the oppressed, the suffering one, the have not, the forgotten one. They are not forgotten because we're going to keep them in our prayer. The Jews got their hand on the diamond, they got their hand on the oil, they got their hand on everything that's profitable. We know what they're into. We're not going to blaspheme their dirty linen, but we know what they do. A lot of them, man, they're into pedophilia, a lot of them into stuff that's inappropriate. I won't trust them with my kids.
We talk about the DC crime bill because it's really important to connect the threads of imperialism to what happens on multiple places in your lives.
I'm wearing the mask because, not because I'm ashamed of what I stand for or anything like that, but it's quite actually the opposite. It's because other organizations will take advantage of my advocacy and my willingness to actually come out here and struggle to blackmail me, to dox me. Not that like people should be afraid of Palestinian advocacy, but it's because these groups want to portray us as being something that we're not, calling us anti-Semitic while we're not. I mean, there's people of all faiths here, and at the end of the day, our project is about Palestinian liberation. It's anti-Zionism, not anti-Judaism, and those are two separate things.
Officer, he's accosting me! Officer! He stepped on my shoe, officer. And look, he's towering over me.
You're shaking with fear.
Is that your sign?
Yes,
Is that
you
your?
don't get to do that.
That's yours?
Sign?
Okay, you can't touch it then. You can't touch it. Where's her sign? You can't touch it then. Officer, she just said it's her sign. You can't touch it then. I told you over there already. Shalom. Shalom.
Sir, relax.
Shalom.
I am also a Jewish woman, so don't even come
You should
here
be
with the
ashamed
shell
of yourself.
Wow. So I'm Jewish, I'm a descendant of Holocaust survivors, and I'm here because I'm Jewish, not despite it. I'm here because everything my religion has taught me growing up has motivated me to come here and to be involved in movements just like this. And I think a lot of these anti-Semitism accusations are just a distraction from the fact that there is a literal genocide going on, and also just a super racist mischaracterization of what the pro-Palestinian movement has been fighting for.
As a native Middle East person, I'm 100% Semitic. And I consider myself as offended anybody attack Jewish like attack anybody else. But the idea is that we're trying to stop what's happening in Gaza, or not trying, really here this is not the whole purpose of that, but in general that's the goal, is to stop that war. It's not anti-Semitic. This is something that is humanity need to understand. This is not against Jewish community, this is against Zionism.
Slaughtering over 35,000 people, mostly civilians, mostly children, is not self-defense. We've discovered mass graves with armbands the size of babies' wrists in Gaza. We've discovered, I mean, they bomb hospitals, they bomb universities. This is not self-defense, and it never has been.
I don't want anyone to get hurt. I feel like it's all like any harm, any violence is bad. But Israel is the occupying force. They do have a monopoly on the violence. If they wanted peace, they could have agreed to a two-state solution a long time ago. But that hasn't happened, and they're the ones that have the ultimate say at the end of the day. And so does the USA. The USA is one of Israel's biggest supporters. So if they wanted to end the occupation, actually have peace in the Middle East, then they would have allowed for the establishment of a Palestinian state.
South side of the quad, the prayer mats are already set up. Use this opportunity, if you're not praying, to set up your weather tents, set up your tents for the weather. Again, stake them down, put the covering. If you need tarp, come to us, and we'll give you guys some tarp. Thank you.
As we stand in solidarity, not only with our Ethiopian Orthodox family here on this Good Friday tonight, but also with our Palestinian families in Gaza, in the West Bank, and the nearly 3 million Palestinians who have been displaced across the world, who know what it is to be forsaken. We believe that the God that stands with the forsaken will enable us, all of us, to win. Free Palestine, free Haiti, free Puerto Rico, free black people in D.C. who are being displaced right now by gentrification. Free all people, Lord God, across this globe who have experienced the weight of the empire on our necks. And may we know that you are with us, oh God. Resurrection is coming. We will win.
هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم الله أكبر.
I think it's shameful that the president of this university is putting out statements saying that she wants to engage in dialogue when she has outright rejected our requests for a meeting. And I think that the letter is simply a testament to the fact that the students have the power, and we are going to keep fighting. We're going to be here no matter what the university says or does.
The reason that we haven't gotten anywhere is because she's not willing to talk. She's not willing to consider our demands. She kind of just wants us to go away, and she called MPD, DCPD on us since day one. And, growing up, attending university, you're taught freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, and she's kind of just shown us that that's really a facade, and when you want to protest and when you want to voice your concerns, you're kind of just met with oppression. It's really obvious that these encampments have been used as a focal point to avert attention away from what's going on in Gaza, and that's just insanely disappointing to me, because it's almost as if the media is not acknowledging the purpose of these encampments. We see more news coverage on the violence police is enacting on students, which is like a minuscule amount of violence than the violence we see in Gaza. Every day people are being murdered.
So we're going to talk a little bit about the importance of collectivism and simple life in our current society. So one of the main reasons why we have to think about consumerism at all is actually because of capitalism. So the bourgeoisie class, which Marxism defines as the ruling capitalist class, which determines the modes of production, they, in order to have the profits that they benefit from, need us to be major consumers, right? So we are members of the proletariat, which is the working class. So we have to sell our labor to the bourgeoisie class, and we also have to consume the products from the bourgeoisie class in order to continue the cycles of capitalism.
This is a zone where we can engage in radical world building. We can build the world that we hope to see. And so that is a zone that is free of anti-Semitism, free of Zionism, free of all forms of oppression. This is a student-led movement. We have opened up our liberated zone to ensure that community members feel welcome here too. Just a few blocks away, there's an encampment with people who are houseless, who are not there by choice. And we welcome the community with open arms. But that being said, we definitely are keeping a watchful eye out and ensuring that any bad faith actors or people who are trying to infiltrate our movement are not entering this liberated zone.
A lot of us were prepared to get arrested day one. We were not planning on leaving until divestment is met, until charges are dropped on student organizers, and until they cut ties with Tel Aviv University and other Zionist institutions that are blatantly discriminatory to Palestinians.
We're going to be doing that right over there. Otherwise, if you are not praying, please follow the speakers now. Thank you.
Proud of yourself?
Are you proud of yourself?
I'm proud of myself. I can live with my language.
You're proud of yourself?
I'm proud of myself.
You're proud of
spreading
blood libels? Say your name.
What have I spread?
Blood libels?
What have I said?
About baked and beheaded babies that
What have I
didn't
said?
exist? How many? No, explain. How many baked and beheaded babies were there on October 7th? 0. I'm
Is
sure
that
you
a
spread
blood
that.
libel?
0. It's a blood libel. Yeah, it's a blood libel used to justify genocide. Correct. That's exactly what it is.
What do you know do you know what it means?
I know what
genocide?
a blood libel is. I know what genocide is. I'm Jewish, buddy. Yeah, that's
What do I
right.
care?
I don't care either. I don't care. I don't care. You're a supporter of genocide. That's what you are. Shame
So
on you.
I'm
Yeah, you're a
supporting
Shonda.
Israel.
I know
I'm
you support. You
supporting
support genocide. Just like German.
Israel.
Just like German
I support
Nazis.
Israel.
Yeah, no.
I support
Zionists are not
Israel.
wanted here.
I support
Zion Nazis
Israel.
aren't wanted. You can
I
support it.
support
You support
Israel.
genocide.
I
You support
support
ethnic
Israel.
cleansing. You
I
support
support
manufactured
Israel.
starvation,
I
buddy.
support Israel.
Yeah, that's right.
I
That's
support
right.
Israel.
Be proud. Go let
I
everyone
support
see.
Israel.
We want you on record. Yeah,
I'm
this is
not on record.
anti-Zionism, not anti-Semitism. You can call it whatever you want.
Confused, my friend.
Yeah, you've got confused. Yeah, blood libel. How many baked babies? How many beheaded babies? Liars. Blood libel. Put up that Star of David. No, it's okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
education. Unfortunately, nowadays my education is imposed because of the situation in Gaza. No woman can be safe there, no child can be safe there. Hospitals have been bombarded, everything is targeted. I'm really thankful that you guys can protest for us and share the true narrative of the Palestinian cause. What you're doing is valid, is necessary, and you guys can definitely end the attack on Gaza if you keep protesting, if you keep as brave as you are right now. Thank you so much.
We have a message for President Ellen Granberg. Your silence is violence. Your silence is violence. Your silence is violence. Your silence is violence.
We are not going anywhere. We will stay until our demands are met.
Are we leaving? Are we leaving? Are we tired?
All right, ready to start marching back?
Everybody up! Everybody up! Everybody up! Everybody, holy shit. Let's go. Let's go. At least over 100 cops, everybody. At least, at the very least, 100 cops. Look at this, everyone. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Wake up! Wake up! Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Full gear. Full gear. They're ready.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You're supposed to protect us!
The GW encampment was raided brutally last night by the police officers. When the students were sleeping, they were pepper sprayed. Tear gas was sprayed on them. these students don't escalate anything. It's when the police come where things are escalated. And these students were protesting peacefully against a genocide.
Seeing that everything is basically like gone and destroyed and blocked off overnight is really heartbreaking because of how much like love and energy and time really went into the encampment. You know, watching them get like pepper sprayed and watching them get beaten by police is like, it's really hard to watch.
As soon as we woke up and heard the news this morning, went straight to jail support. We picked up 2 students from jail support to take them home to their dorms so that they can shower and get some rest. I think it really goes to show their motivation, their steadfastness when they've been up all night. They were brutalized by the police last night, and they said that they're going to go home, take a shower, take a nap, and work on a final paper.
This is what protesting for peace looks like. Silent solidarity. So we'll continue to protest until something good happens.
I can say wholeheartedly that it's been extremely peaceful. This is one of the most peaceful camps in the nation. It's very disheartening to hear a university has done this, and shame on GW and shame on the president.
There are the deep similarities, the deep solidarity that needs to occur in America to free Palestine. We say free Palestine because without their freedom, there is no freedom here. Watching the encampments being cleared out is just abundantly clear that these struggles are the same, that the oppressors are the same.